Now, the cherry pie product that you got, explain what that is.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'm down with the 3 M's, music, marijuana, and money. And I've been fortunate enough to eat well off music and have money to invest. And I invested into a medical marijuana company. It's called California Finest. Go to californiafinest.com, where we have the future in smoking flower. It's convenience. We did it for the convenience. I know everybody back in the day was like, man, I wish they'd make weed cigarettes one day. Well, it finally happened. And Baby Bash is on top of it, man. We got you covered. Each pack comes with an individually wrapped marijuana joint with a raw paper, unbleached raw paper with a filter. And it's so simple, it's so convenient. All you do is say, you gotta get on the road, or the movie about to start in 1 minute. You ain't got time to break shit down. You got the dinner about to start. You know what I mean? You ain't got time to break it down and roll it up and go through the motions. Even though I like doing that too, but these right here are convenience. And it's A1 weed. This ain't no shake. This ain't no bammer. It's top shelf dank. And everyone loves cherry pie. Cherry pie don't never lie. So all you do, you're in a hurry. You pull it out. You pull it open. And then voila, you're smoking. You're in there like swimwear, baby. And each pack comes with a doob tube. In case you want to smoke half a joint and you don't want to smell, throw it in the doob tube, throw it back in your pack, and you're hooked up like a tow truck. So that's what we're doing now. We're pushing that. It's going so good. We're doing the hemp cons. They're all in dispensaries in California. Pretty soon we're trying to get them to 7-Eleven, Circle K's, man. Man, fuck some cigarettes, man. We smoking some weed. You know what I mean? So this is my baby right here, is we're doing the medical marijuana. And I'm still dropping the music, every year, drop an album, a couple of singles, keep it flying. I've been touring every year since 1999, no doubt. You know what I mean? So, I'm sure everybody don't know, but the motherfuckers know, they know what's happening.
Now, is the cherry pie product that you just showed, is that the only product that you have?
We have a couple of other products. We got the THC oil, which was, you can cook with it, you can make edibles with it. We have the Louis V blunts. I gave you that Louis V blunt. Check out the Louis V blunts, the big Louis V hand-woven blunts. Good taste. We're working on CBD. We have a CBD strain, which is called Charlotte's Web, and it's also going to be in cigarette form. The CBD is the medicine. It don't get you high, but if you have seizures, some anxieties, stuff that you don't need pills for, because pills kill. We all know that pills kill. I know everybody raps about pills, and everybody's feeding the info to all these kids, eating pills. I don't fuck with pills. Pills ain't cool. Pills will fuck your ass up. All you pill heads know what's happening. If you're on pills, nigga, I know you're hella constipated. Motherfucker ain't shit in 3 days, you know what I'm saying? But, if that's cool, if that's what you do, that's what you do. I smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? I marinate and I fuck bad bitches, you know what I mean? That's what I do. So really it starts off with the pain pills, and then you get the Oxycontins, then people start turning to heroin. So it really starts with the pills. And I'm trying to wave people off the pills and get them on some good weed, some good marijuana. And I think that would save a lot more lives, you know what I mean? But to each his own, people want to do what they do. I ain't gonna hate on your hustle, straight up. But if I can save 1 or 2 kids, you know what I mean? From being a follower, you know what I mean? A motherfucker, oh, I see a video. Oh, what's that? The kids think videos are real. Man, I see a video. Oh, these rappers, you know what I mean? Just like me and you talked before, there's hella rappers that don't even smoke or drink. That's all they rap about, smoking and drinking. These kids, you know what I mean? They follow up. Oh, I'm gonna do that. So you get your people who get stuck on the drugs or on the pills and can't get off the pills. We're trying to wean them off with the medical marijuana. And the CBD will help. The CBD helps people with different seizures or just more relaxed, more the medicine. It don't get you high. So if you look up Charlotte's Web, that's the real shit. That's the real future of medicine. And Charlotte's Web, the CBD strand, is named Charlotte's Web because of a little girl named Charlotte who was having something like 100 seizures a week. And she lived in a state where CBD wasn't legal. So every day her parents had to watch her have seizures. And seizures are scary. I don't know if you've ever seen someone have a seizure, but seizures are scary. So they finally moved to Colorado, and these dudes made a strand of CBD with no THC to get you high, but it was just CBDs, the medicines in the marijuana. She was down to 1 seizure a week. So imagine that. Imagine you're a parent and the state you live in. Imagine you're a parent and the state you live in would rather you watch your kid have 100 seizures a week instead of 1 a week. That's pretty crazy to me. It's pretty hypocritical. Yet you can go to the motherfucking, you can go to the pharmaceutical companies and fucking eat hella pills. You know what I mean? Pharmaceutical companies, they want customers. They don't want to cure you. They just want the customers. So get that straight. They fund the people to try to reject marijuana to be legal. So it's so funny how you could have states that say, no, you let your daughter have 100 seizures a week. You know what I mean? Instead of 1. That's pretty weird to me. That's just weird to me. So that's also part why we're doing the legalizer route, man. Put some common sense in some of these anal people, you know?
Now, how long, in your honest opinion, do you think before, I mean, obviously certain states are legalizing medical marijuana and so on and so forth. How long before you see the whole country band together and have it nationwide?
You see what Bernie Sanders is doing? Bernie Sanders is out there. I mean, he might not win, but he's out there making he came out of nowhere. Guess what he said right when he started running? I'm going to end the prohibition on marijuana first day of office. So I hope all these other candidates are starting to realize the only reason why the main reason why Bernie Sanders is in the race and doing good is because he said that. The logical people want him in. You know, we still got to fight the illogical people, but I think the other candidates are going to understand, like, wow, we have to do this, you know. So I think give it about 7 years, the whole country. 5 years, Texas. You know, we'll still have the Mississippis, the hard-nosed. The
Bible Belt states.
Yeah, the hardcore Bible Belt states. They'll be a little bit feisty and they'll start being, but they're going to watch all these other states with all this money and it's like, man, we got to do it, man. We got to take care of these kids.
You know what's so crazy is, like, in Georgia, for instance, they just allowed the sales of alcohol on Sundays. They lifted that ban like 2-3 years ago.
Really?
So that just shows you how slow some of the Bible Belt states are. Yeah, it used to be like when you would even go to a Walmart and they sell alcohol at Walmart, they would have it taped off on Sundays so you couldn't touch it in the state of Georgia. And they just lifted that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2-3 years ago.
Wow, that's, you know, I mean.
And we're in 2016 now, so that might have been 2012, 2013.
Yeah, that's, well, you know, a lot of the old heads are starting to fall off, and I think a lot of people who kind of know what's up are kind of getting into the offices and getting a little more logical about situations. So.
And also in other countries, I just came back from London.
Hello.
And I was watching the news, the local London news, and they were talking about how there's a petition, you know, people trying to get legalization in London and England and so on and so forth passed, and what they're using as their argument is how California is able to legalize it, make some good income for the state, their cities, the school, you know what I'm saying, wherever they distribute that money, people are, you know, making good money and benefiting off of it, and it works for everybody, and they're actually using California and looking at California as their argument on why they should legalize in London, England.
I mean, look at Colorado, man. Colorado schools have so much money. All the kids eat for free. Colorado has so much extra money because they legalized marijuana. They don't even know what to do with it. So that's pretty amazing in itself. It only took 2 years, you know what I mean? And they have, the schools are all good. They got money at the schools now, you know. Imagine, you know, you go to different states and they talk about, oh, the schools don't have no money. Oh, the schools don't have no money. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. There's your answer right there. Look at Colorado.
Now let me ask you this. If they legalized weed nationwide, will people still be selling weed illegally?
Maybe just to cut the prices down. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers that had a shit selling like $10 eighths, you know what I'm saying, $10 eighths because, or maybe just to undercut the prices. They need to cut it, you know what I mean? But ain't no need to. I mean, they got delivery services. They got delivery services, marijuana delivery service. Not the kind like in New York, the undercover ones where they used to come with the little glass. I'm talking about some real shit, legal delivery services. It's gonna cut the cartel. I mean, because everybody's wanna smoke good weed. I mean, depending on your tax bracket, you're gonna buy some Reggie, you know what I mean, some Bobby Brown, some Archie Bunker, you know what I'm saying, some of the sticks and stems, you know what I'm saying? But if you're on a decent tax bracket, you can go straight to dispensaries or get delivery service. Why fuck with the streets when it's like going to get a fucking pack of gum? Or, you know what I mean? Going to get aspirin. You don't go get aspirin, you know what I mean, on the streets. So that's how it's gonna be, I think. So that's another thing. We wouldn't have to worry about cartel marijuana coming in because they know when we fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now they're gonna just have to stick with the heroin and meth and shit and coke and shit. You know what I'm saying? Chase them for that. Don't fuck with them on the weed. It's just logical sense, common sense, man. Marijuana has more pros than cons.
Now, did it take a while for you to get into the marijuana business? I know you've been a long time smoker and so on and so forth, and you seeing what's going on in California and Colorado and other cities, other states. How long before, a light bulb struck and said, man, I really want to get in this business, this line of business? How long did it take for you to get into it after you researched and seen how everything worked?
Well, once I actually passed on opportunity, which I fucking kicked myself in that. This dude, my homie in Colorado said, hey, Bash, man, they're about to legalize weed. Before they legalized in Colorado, right? He said, man, we're going to go in, me and another partner is going to go in on a warehouse and have a grow house, big ass warehouse that we can grow legally. And I'm like, he said, man, why don't you pitch in and get in on it? And I'm on the road, I'm traveling and shit. I'm just hectic. I got everybody, when you're on the road, everybody wants to invest in something. T-shirts, energy drinks, magazines, motherfucker. Everybody wants to invest on everything when you're running around with a bunch of money. So I kind of didn't register right. I mean, if I'd have known now what I know, if I'd have known back then what I know now, I would have did that shit like that. I would have shut everything I did because that motherfucker's making millions off it now, and I didn't fucking invest. So when the next opportunity came around, I jumped in that shit. My boy said, hey man, we got this little machine. We're gonna start making marijuana cigarettes. My boy Scott from California Finest, and I was right there with the money right away. Boom. Start promoting this shit. We got Burner, my boy Burner, another partner invested in it. So we got the real cookies in it. And from then on, it's just been flaming. It's been going. And I love going to the hemp cons. I love going to the cannabis cups, all the little festivals, marijuana festivals. We set up our booth and we sell out every time. So we have so many different flavors. Besides the cherry pie, we got Skittles, Blue Dream, sour cookies, we just got the Jimi Hendrix account. So now we got the Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze with the Jimi Hendrix box. Go to CaliforniaFinest.com or follow me on Instagram and you'll see all our shit. We got a lot of flavors. So it's crazy how the music turned into the marijuana game.
Now, have you had a chance to ever visit Amsterdam yet?
Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam a couple times. And I mean, they got some decent weed. The best weed comes from California in the whole world. People say Jamaica, Hawaii, Amsterdam, motherfucking Afghanistan, hashish. Nah, motherfuckers. The best weed comes from California, and when I go other places, I bring California weed with me. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Amsterdam, I was thinking like, ooh, shit. I mean, it's nice to go, to go visit, and it's crazy how you go to the coffee shops and hang out. You go watch the fuck shows and the crazy shows and shit, and you go through the red light district. I go through red light district, the prostitutes be banging on their fucking window door. Baby Bosh, free, I give you free. I'm like, nah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. My homies go though, I let my homies hit.
Now let me ask you this, you smoke with...